Hello everybody, it's here, and welcome to my unboxing and review of the JoJo Super Action statue, Josuke Higashikata, aka Gappy from Jojolion. Now, I do not know almost anything about this character. I have not read Jojolion yet. I really want to, I'm really excited to, but I have not read it yet. So you're probably wondering why on earth I bought Gappy here. Well, for one, he's one of my absolute favorite characters to play as in JoJo Battle All-Stars R. And two, my brain just really liked the look of this figure. I just really wanted to get him, and I kept seeing him on people's top 10 Super Action Statues videos, so I decided to grab him. I am really excited to get into this. I'm really excited, and this should be a fun review because for once, I'm reviewing a character and a figure that I don't know fucking anything about. So he has all these accessories that I'm not gonna be able to know anything about. I'm just gonna look at them and we're gonna have some fun. So I'm really excited about this. This figure looks absolutely awesome, and yeah. Let's get into the review. Let's take a look at the packaging real quick. We've got Jojolion right there. We've got Super Action Statue Josuke Higashikata. No, it is not the same character as this, just in a different outfit. He is a completely different character, but in order for me to explain that, I would have to spoil massive things about JoJo. But just know, not the same guy. And then on this side, we have an awesome picture of him right there. Well, not technically the same guy. And then on the other side, we have another awesome picture of him right there. And then on the back, tons of product shots. I have heard that this is a top tier Super Action statue, so I'm just really excited to get into it. We got the approved by Shueisha sticker right there. And without further ado, let's cut to Mio picking him up for the first time. Alrighty, here we go. It's actually been a while since I got a new Super Action statue. Holy moly, he feels absolutely awesome. Let me get all the plastic off. And here he is right out of the package, and he looks and feels absolutely awesome. My goodness, Medicos did an amazing job with this. It looks like I might have got some more plastic right there. Let me get that real quick. Oops. All right, finally got all that plastic off, and like I said, right off the bat, I think this figure looks and feels absolutely awesome. Let's get in here close on the head sculpt here, and that looks pretty awesome. From the pictures I've seen of Gappy and playing as him in Battle All-Stars, this looks pretty dead on. I think one of the eyes might just be ever so slightly off, but we're talking like ever so slightly. Overall, I think the likeness is really great. You got his hat right there, the little tassel right there. That's not articulated, it's just sculpted, but it looks really good. The nice blue stripes going all around the hat right there. I'm not really sure what this outfit is supposed to be. I don't think it's supposed to be like a sailor outfit. I'm pretty sure that part 8 takes place in Morio, which is the same place that part 4 takes place in. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Obviously, I haven't read it, but it looks really cool. Even though you've got this like anchor thing over here, and even kind of like a little like, I don't know, kind of like a compass thing looking thing over here. So I don't know, maybe it is a sailor outfit. I'm again, this is very strange for me to be reviewing a figure from a JoJo part that I have not experienced, I have not read. Again, I'm really excited to read Jojolion. I'm sure I'm going to absolutely love it, and with that, I'll be totally ahead of the curve on Josuke here. I'll already have him in my collection when I fall in love with it, inevitably in like, I don't know, a year or two when I finally get to read it or watch it, whichever comes first. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the manga to either get released, the English translations of the manga, or for them, you know, to adapt it into anime. But I can wait. It's something to look forward to, which I'm really excited for. But yeah, it looks absolutely awesome. I absolutely love it. This little piece right here, he's sculpted absolutely phenomenally, and you actually can see the Joestar birthmark right there, which I don't think can see on like anybody else. Like if I bring in original Josuke right there, you can't see his birthmark, but on like Jolene, you can see it because it's exposed a little bit. But that looks really good that you can see the birthmark right there. And I'm gonna be honest, this thing is fucking amazing. Like, wow, I saw this figure on so many people's top 10 Super Action Statues list, and bro, I think I see why. Holy moly, this might be the best one so far. I know I say that in like every single JoJo Super Action Statue review, but this thing is really freaking awesome. But yes, I love that. Nice gold picked out. Again, the anchor, the little compass over here, they both look really awesome. And then coming to the back here, you got the nice blue lines going all around there. A little bit of blue picked out right there. You've got his green belt right there. The nice little golden fish buckle right there looking awesome. He must be some kind of sailor or something like that. And then we've got some nice blue stripes around the arms right there. A little bit of paint scuff right here, or maybe it's just dirt, I don't know, but that is a little bit annoying. Wish that wasn't there, but it is what it is. We got a little bit over here too. I'm not really sure why that part of him is so prone to getting like scuffs and whatnot, but it is what it is. Can't be too upset about it. It is a really beautiful figure in my opinion. Like, wow, this guy is awesome. And then his shoes right here, he definitely reminds me of Denji's shoes. Those are pretty crazy looking. I like them though. I like these shoes. These are pretty cool. The nice purple, silver picked out for those. And then we do have some sculpting for the bottom. Really great. I will say that on mine, I'm having a hard time getting this leg. There we go. I just had to break it in. That's usually the case with super action statues. You just kind of have to break the joints in a little bit. They're a little bit tight out of the package, but I'm okay with that. I like my joints tight for the most part. But yeah, and I will say you got some weird sculpting right here on the leg. You can see like the wrinkle like comes down to like this big old point right there, which is kind of weird looking. Same thing on this side as well. I don't know. It works for me. I don't hate it or anything, but I did just want to point that out. It looks kind of goofy. I'm not really sure. It looks like he's like twisted up his leg, his pants a little bit. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I do kind of like it, honestly. And overall, I honestly cannot compliment the sculpt, the paint, and the feel of this figure enough. Like, the quality of this thing feels awesome if I compare it with the quality of this Josuke. First of all, they're not really in scale because the Part 4 scale, the Part 4 figures are way out of scale with the later figures, this is definitely one of the later ones. I believe this figure came out, like, during, like, the first, like, 10 or so chapters of Jojolion, which is why I'm really hoping we'll get the Part 9 character as well pretty soon. But yeah, really cool. But yes, the quality of the figure feels absolutely awesome. All of the joints feel amazing. I don't feel any looseness or overly tight joints whatsoever. You saw right there. That one broke right in. It didn't take any effort or paint or any pain or anything like that. So yeah, overall, at the moment, I'm pretty smitten with this figure. But for comparison, let me bring in my current favorite Jojos right here. We got Giorno and Jolene. So these were my two favorite super action statues originally, and I guess I'll just put Josuke right over there as well, just so we get some a nice Jojo family shot right here. And these all look so good together. And honestly, I actually think that Gappy is, oh my god, dude. Like, Jolene, I think, is my favorite because she's Jolene. Jolene's my favorite Jojo. But, oh man, dude, he is so good. Gappy is so good. Oh my god, I love this figure. He looks so good. I just love this line, first of all. Can I just say that? I absolutely freaking adore this line. Like, getting to see, like, look at this. How many freaking mangas or animes or whatever do you get this many awesome characters of and awesome figures of those characters? Like, God bless the JoJo, God bless the Super Action statue line. This is so awesome. You know what? Let's keep it going. Let's finish it off with Jotaro over here. So there we go. There is my entire Joestar family that I have collected in figure form so far. They all look so fucking great together. Again, I love this line so much. Oh man, Gabby just slips right in. He looks so good. I already had a spot for him. I already had a spot picked out on the shelf for him, and he is just gonna go right in there. He's so great. I love him. And here he also is with Yoshikage Kiro right there, which, if you know, you know. Unfortunately, I do know. But, yeah, there you have those two together as well for no particular reason or anything. And here he also is with the Figma Denji, just because they have very similar shoes. And again, I do think that these later JoJo Super Action statues are in pretty perfect scale with Figmas. I think this looks pretty damn good to me. So there you have that as well. And there you have your comparisons. And this figure's awesome! Actually, one more, just because he's also wearing like all white. There he also is with Bruno right there. So that's the last one. Let's get into the accessories. Actually, first let's talk about articulation. So, looks like we've got a ball joint on the head with a hinge going down into the neck, so we get some upward right there. Some really good upward. Look at that. He can be like Superman. Except way cooler, obviously. But yeah, he looks awesome looking up. And I think there's also a ball joint at the base of the neck as well. Yep, as usual, ball joint at the base of the neck right there as well. Love it. And then we've got some really great movement on the arms right there. He's actually got similar to Diavolo's arms, which is really good. Diavolo has really great arms because they allow for tons of posability. Doesn't look like he's got any butterfly. Unfortunately, Diavolo does have some butterfly, but still really nice right there. And then our double jointed bend, what are we looking at right here? About almost all the way, just a little bit less, but I think that's perfectly passable. I think you can get pretty much all the poses that you could possibly want out of that. And of course, the hands are going to be on that swivel with the little hinge swivel right there that you can move around and you can rotate it and get some side to side right there. Looks like we've got a ball joint at the torso right here. Although it's, no, there we go. Just a little bit stuck, but you can free that up, and you got a ball joint right there. And then I think another ball joint right here at the base of the waist right there, which is really great as well. And then on the legs, we've got the legs going up, and the pockets do get out of the way, so you can get all the way up right there. there. Man, that's amazing. I actually saw multiple people show that this guy can sit down, which is awesome. I love action figures that can sit down. And then the knees, we got a full double jointed bend right there. Absolutely awesome. And then for the feet, we've got a little bit of pivot right there. Swivel. Well, the pivot's not actually that great on Josuke, but it's there. You can get a little bit right there. Not too horrible, but could have been a little bit better. And then we do have a little toe joint right there on him right there, which I actually really appreciate the toe joints on these super action statues. So yeah, at the moment, this is easily top 5 super action statues. So let's get into the accessories. And let's kick it off with their alternate head sculpt right here. We've got another screaming head sculpt. Medicos really likes to do their screaming head sculpts, but hey, this one looks okay. It does have a little bit of that problem where they kind of look a little bit more bored than angry, but it still looks pretty good, and hopefully, yes, as usual, very, very easy to switch out, which I absolutely love, and just pop that one on, although that one's not wanting to go on. There we go, I got it on. It just didn't make a satisfying click noise, but that actually does look good. Actually, putting it on him, I think that actually does look pretty damn good. So yeah, I actually really like that. That actually looks pretty good on him right there. And there's actually a few more things that you can do with this head, I believe. So very, very cool. I actually like that alternate head quite a bit. And we'll leave it on him for now. And then let's get into the alternate hand. So in the package, you got fist. And then we get some relaxed hands, which you guys know how much I absolutely love that. We've got a pointing hand, or what is also going to be used to hold his cell phone accessory, which is very cool. And then we also have this one right here, which I think this is meant to hold one of the chest piece accessories. So that is also very cool. And then finally, by far the coolest hand accessory is one with the soft and wet bubble right there. Because yes, I do know a little bit about this guy because I know about, because I love him in Battle All-Stars. He's one of my favorite characters to play as in Battle All-Stars. I just think he's so fun. So yes, I do know a little bit about this guy. Actually, and one more thing I know about him. Apparently he has 4 balls. I don't know why. I'll find out someday, but apparently he has 4 balls. But yeah, there you have that accessory right there. That looks awesome. I absolutely love that. And I'm sure much like any other super action statue, it's probably really easy to swap the hands right there. Just pop that one off and put that right on. God, I love super action statues. It's been too freaking long. These things are so great, man. There we go. This one's a little bit stuck on mine, but there we go. Easy peasy. Easy fix right there. So yeah, there you have him right there with the bubble right there. That is the only soft and wet bubble you get. And if you get soft and wet, you don't actually get any more bubbles to go with them, which is kind of scummy. They could have included like a little effect piece or something with some more bubbles on it, at least with soft and wet, because soft and wet comes with like nothing. I do hope to get soft and wet, but yeah, but that does look really, really cool. I do really like the way that that looks right there. You can have him go like that, but it would have just been really cool if you could have, if he had like an effect piece that you could like put on a stand and you can be like shooting out the bubbles. I know they go really slowly, but ooh, look at that. I love it when they can cross their legs like that too. That looks absolutely awesome. Oh, look at this guy. He looks so great. Oh, I love this figure, man. Wow, they crush it with this, man. But yeah, I love the hand accessories overall. And then we've got his cell phone right here, which I believe is from an early chapter. Looks really great. Unfortunately, it doesn't fold or anything, but still a really cool accessory. And then to give him this, I'm actually going to pop, so we'll pop this one back on him in a second here, but I'm going to pop him back on with his regular one right there. There you go, Gappy. Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure it was on there. Pop that one off. And then I'm going to put this one on right here because I believe this one is meant to hold the cell phone right there. So you can pop that in his hand right there and he can be looking down at the cell phone right there. Talking to Yasuo? Is that her name? Yasuo? I think that's her name. Yeah, the Jobro in this part is actually a girl, which I'm very, very excited about. I mean, there's Hermes, I guess, but still really cool that we're getting another girl Jobro. I really like that. But yeah, looking awesome right there. And I mean, you know, Hermes is kind of a cheat code because, you know, it's Stone Ocean. But yeah, really, really awesome. Yeah, that looks awesome, actually. That's a really cool accessory. This figure is just awesome, man. Even if you don't know anything about Part 8, you should absolutely have this guy in your collection. I'm so glad I picked this up. And then next up, we get 2 of these chest pieces right here. This is also from an early chapter of the thing, and I've heard a lot about this chapter. I've heard this chapter is like an absolute highlight of the manga, so I'm really, really excited to get to see what this is going on here. But this is a really, really cool little thing of accessories, and I think that we can pop them into this hand right here. Yeah, you can just pop these in to this hand right here, have him hold on to these if you want to, which is really, really cool. And you get 2 of these. It looks like we've got a pawn, no, a queen maybe, a queen and a knight, definitely. Very, very cool. I'm a big chess guy, so that's a pretty cool thing right there. And then we also have this thing right here, which I think is like a thing of mochi, and you can actually put this in his screaming head. You can pop back on his screaming head like that, and then I think you can like pop this into his mouth, like, I think, hang on, let me look at the instructions real quick. Okay, it shows it like this. I actually, so I know in Battle All Stars, one of his taunts is this. He like eats a thing of mochi, and like this happens, but I can't get this to go into his mouth right there. Give me 1 second. There we go. It's not the best thought out. You kind of just jam it in there. But hey, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to use I'm not going to use this anyway, so it's okay. It's just a fun little thing they added. And I think you can also do it with the chess pieces right here. I think this is also a thing. Okay, that one actually went in a lot easier. So yeah, you can also do it with the chess pieces right there. Which I believe that this is actually canon. This is actually something that happens in this chapter. So yeah, but still a really cool accessory right there. And then we're still not done yet though, but we are going to pop back on his normal head right there. Oh, actually, I forgot a pair of hands right here. We also have some pocket hands right here. So I think with Josuke here, instead of the thing that they do with some of their pocketed thing, where you have to take the pocket off. I think with Josuke here, I think we literally just pop on the hand right here, and I think we don't even have to change out anything. You just pop the hand on, and then you just slip it into the pocket, I believe. Yeah, you just kind of slip it in there. And yeah, it goes in pretty well right there, so you can have him holding that, and he looks awesome. This is a fucking amazing super action statue. Like, this thing is top tier 100%. I am absolutely in love with this figure, man. Look at that. That looks so awesome. Man, God, this thing is awesome. Oh my goodness. I knew this thing was going to be great. I didn't think it was going to be this fucking great. But yeah, that looks awesome. So you can have him in like that. He just looks so fucking dripped out. Oh my God, I love him. I love him. Is it wrong? Is it okay if one of your favorite JoJos is one that you haven't even read the part of yet? He looks so fucking cool, man. And last but not least for the accessories, we've got this right here. So this, I think, is all of his mochi. So this right here is like a mochi that he's like eating. I think, of course, again, I have not read this part yet. So take everything I say in this review with a grain of salt, but pop this out here. And I think basically, and this is like a thing of mochi that you can put in his hand right here. So you get a bunch of them. You get these two right here. These two are sealed up right there, and you can just stick these in this box just like that, and then you put the lid on it. Oh my God, dude, they went so hard on this one. That is so cool. You can literally like take the lid off and everything, and then if you want to, you take one out and you put this one that has one missing, and the cellophane is pulled back just like that. You can't close this one, of course, but this one you put in his hand, and then you have him eating this one right here. So that'd be a really, really, really cool pose. I'm not sure which hand you would use to hold it. Like this one, maybe? I guess that one works. Hang on, you know what? I'll try it. Also, I'm not even sure if this is actually mochi. It might be something else completely. Okay, well, you don't really get a good hand to hold the mochi in, but you can see what we're going for right here. You kind of put this, you have to kind of get this to rest in his hand right there. Maybe like perk it up against like his waist right there. Oh, almost. Come on. There we go. Oh, so close, come on. What if I just barely nudge it into the thumb? What if I just put the thumb in there like that, and then move the hand down? Oh, come on. I want this because I want to put this picture in the thumbnail as well. There we go. This is the best I can get it. Maybe it's this hand actually. Hang on, let me try this hand. 1 second. Nope, that hand definitely does not work. So I guess you're not supposed to have him hold it. I guess you're just supposed to like, I don't know, have him like this and then like have this on like a table next to him or something like that. But you get what we're going for, and I have to admit, I really like it. I think this is such a cool little thing you can do with this figure. It's so cool that you get like this entire thing of mochi right here, and they even give you a lid. You just put this on it right there. Like, this is such a cool accessory. I love this, and I'm sure once I read Jojolion, I'm gonna love that they included this even more. So with that being said, oh, and of course the stand, as always. But with that being said, getting in on my final thoughts on the super action statue, Josuke Higashikata, aka Gappy. This figure is fucking epic. If this thing came out this year, this would be my #1 of the year. No questions asked. This thing is near perfect. I love everything about this figure. Every accessory is awesome. The head sculpt is amazing. The sculpt of the figure alone is amazing. The quality of the plastic, the quality of the painting and the sculpting, top to bottom, through and through, this is a fucking top-notch action figure. Not just super action statue, action figure. This thing is absolutely incredible. This is probably my new favorite super action statue. I love Jolene, I love Giorno, but I think I think this one's even better. I honestly do. I think this is probably my new favorite super action statue. There's just no problems with this thing. His articulation top to bottom is perfect. He can pull off any pose ever, and he looks awesome in any pose ever. Every single one of these accessories is so awesome. This is fucking awesome. This is awesome. Everything about this is awesome. I can't wait to get they are making the villain Toru and Wonder of You. I can't wait to see how that one comes out as well. Whether or not I've read Jojolion by the time he's come out, I'm 100% gonna pick him up. Yeah, this thing's fucking awesome. Whether or not you have read Jojolion, this is a must-have super action statue. I give the super action statue Gappy an S+, the highest grade I can possibly give an action figure. You've done it again, Medicos. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe give me a like and subscribe for some more JoJo Super Action Statue reviews in the future. And let me know all your thoughts on the Super Action Statue Josuke Higashikata, aka Gappy, in the comment section down below. And with that being said, this is DK Guillotine, us signing out.